What's good, mother shuckers? Man, that feels good to say. After a long time. My name is Rabbit Hog, and today I actually have written a script for this video, so I won't be acting like an idiot in front of the camera from now on. As you can see, I have been doing more stuff in Filmmaker Pro, including a song that I told you guys about in the last video that is still undergoing development, but yeah. Also, because of me writing scripts, my videos will take longer to come out, but besides that, there is really not much else I have to say in terms of the channel news. So I'm going to get straight to into the topic of the video. So last year I had been going through a lot of stress, anxiety, and sadness that affected my life in a pretty big way, as I'm sure some of you can relate. But basically, I wasn't feeling my best, mostly because of the COVID outbreak and all that shit. And one day I was looking through the games on Xbox Game Pass, and there was the usual stuff, but when I scrolled down to the lower areas of games that were on Game Pass, I found a small indie title called Night in the Woods. And my god, this is literally my favorite game of all time. I had already heard of this game back in 2017, and I thought it was just another indie game to come out that year, but Jesus, I was missing out on such a unique, funny, underrated, and emotional classic of a game that had very deep lore and an amazing story with amazing characters. Now, I know this might sound random, but I used to love Undertale. It was a really cool game with a nice story and characters that felt real. It was insanely charming, funny, emotional, and the story is extremely good. But then I feel like the internet just ruined Undertale for me. I mean, I get that making memes about games is great and can be hilarious, but everywhere I looked I just saw Undertale. It got to a point where it just got annoying and totally ruined the story for me. And I mean, come on, who the fuck thought that the Sans meme was a good idea? That should have died in 2 seconds, man. Anyways, if you didn't get the point, the memes weren't funny anymore. And even Toby Fox said himself that he didn't expect his game to get this much recognition, and this new life was hard on him. So when I found out that about Night in the Woods, I kind of brushed it off, but now that I've played it, I consider this game to be better than Undertale. In my opinion, of course. I cannot tell you how much of an underrated classic this game is, and how much it has helped me all at once, so I'm going to do it in parts. First off, story. In the story of Night in the Woods, there's this college dropout named May, she's a cat, don't ask, who returns to her hometown of Possum Springs to live with her parents and reunite with her friends. Greg, who is a fox, again, don't ask. Angus, Greg and Angus are dating, by the way. And Angus is a bear. I swear I'm not a furry. Bia is a crocodile thing. I honestly don't know at this point. And Germ, aka Germ Warfare, I think his name is Jeremy, and he is a bird. May is a troublemaker and basically your average stupid teenager, and she learns throughout the game about moving on. Greg is extremely energetic, funny, and playful, but also determined to make up for the past. Angus is a shy, smart guy who's into computers and tech repair and stuff like that. He tries to help Greg with his goal and is somewhat disconnected from the others. Bia is a gloomy goth girl who starts out hating May, but when they eventually rekindle their friendship through amazing moments together. And Germ is just a nerd who shows up every once in a while. But the story of Night in the Woods itself is told through many funny, tense, and emotional moments that come together to form a complete story. I won't spoil the whole story and lore for the people out there watching, but I will say that the end of the game has an amazing but emotional way of letting go and resolution. Because some things in life you will have to let go of. And trust me, it hurts. It hurts more than anything, because it stays with you for a while. But if Night in the Woods taught me anything, it's how to deal with that anxiety of letting go. You see, spoiler warning by the way, at the end of Night in the Woods, May has to let go of Greg and Angus because they want to move to some beachy area so they can focus on their relationship. And so that Greg can make up for, well, I won't spoil it. if you haven't played this game, I highly recommend that you do so. In fact, if you have Xbox Game Pass, go get it for free right now. It is an amazing game that I, to this day, place as my favorite game of all time. After I finished Night in the Woods, I found out that the creator, Alec Holowka, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name, had committed suicide. This is extremely tragic and unfortunate, and I certainly won't go into much detail about his death, but I would like to give his spirit a silent thank you for making such a fun and heartfelt experience. It really helped me. If you have anxiety problems of any kind, I recommend this game for you. Quick disclaimer, I'm not certified to give this information, but this game helped me, so I'm just saying. Even if you want to play something fun, this game is perfect for that, so go ahead. Stop watching this video and go play the game. Trust me when I say that you won't regret it, and I'll see you in the next video with the theory on Night in the Woods. Bye bye.